This coming Shabbat is the 8th day of Passover, but it also highlights for us a difference in the Jewish calendar between Israel and the rest of the Jewish world. We might think that the Jewish calendar is the same all around the world, that when Jews start celebrating Passover, Jews all around the world are starting to celebrate Passover at the same time. However, in the state of Israel, Passover is celebrated for only 7 days, as it is written in the Torah that Passover is only celebrated 7 days. It is in the time of the rabbis, when the Jewish community had spread beyond the land of Israel to Egypt and Jordan and to Babylonia, what is Iraq today, that the rabbis understood the difference in the calendar. That at that time, the calendar was officially set and formally set by witnesses coming to the Sanhedrin, the chief rabbinic court in Jerusalem, testifying that they had seen the new moon in the sky that night. And once that testimony was corroborated, signal fires would be lit from the mountains of Jerusalem all throughout the land of Israel and to neighboring countries. By the time the signal fires would have reached the neighboring countries, it was unclear which day exactly was the new moon. And so it was decreed that an extra day of a holiday would be added in outside of the land of Israel. So therefore, now, fast forward 2,000 years, to recognize that we are living outside of the land of Israel, we Jews throughout the diaspora, celebrate an extra day of Yom Tov, an extra day of a holiday. So that's why we have 2 Seders outside of Israel, but only 1 Seder in Israel, and 2 days of a holiday at the end of the holiday. And an extra complication arises this year when the 8th day of the holiday is on Shabbat, because that means in Israel it is not the 8th day of Passover, it is a regular Shabbat. And now the Torah reading cycles are off until the holiday of Shavuot, the week before, when the cycle gets fixed again. So in other words, by us celebrating the 8th day of Passover and Israel having a regular Shabbat, our Torah reading cycle now remains 1 week off until some of the double portions, one of them is not doubled in Israel, and the calendar then resets itself. All of this by way of saying that our calendar is a way of highlighting for us our place in the world, and the idea that the traditional Jewish idea that the land of Israel, and today the state of Israel, is the ideal place to be Jewish and to observe a Jewish lifestyle and to maintain and strengthen our Jewish identity. Jewish communities in the diaspora might argue with that, but certainly whenever any of us travel to the land of Israel, to the state of Israel, and walk the streets of Jerusalem, there is just something that you sense about being there and being Jewish in Israel that is totally different than being Jewish anyplace else. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach.